As I go deeper in meditation, in the middle of the woods, enjoying the fragrance of the honeysuckle, gentle cool breeze of the morning of the summer, rising sun, chirping birds. As I go deeper, I realize that whatever is changing is a part of the same phenomenon, whether it is the changing world outside. My body is part of this world, which is also changing, and the mind, which is within me, which is an instrument at my disposal to manage my living in the world. I, as an observer, am bigger than all three because they are changing. Changing is impermanent. I have the advantage to be as an observer, a steady observer that can witness all these changes. For me, there is nothing like inside, outside. Inside and outside of what? Body is not static. Every second it changes. So does the mind. And so does the world. Everything is changing because they are dependent on each other. Body, obviously, is dependent on the world to survive with the food, air, water, warmth, everything, energy. And it will become part of the world when its function is over. All the elements have come together to make this body. Mind is dependent on the sansar also, because the job of the mind is to manage its affairs in the sansar. The observer at my end is my soul. Does not see anything to take home from this changeable world, because whatever you take is also gonna change. So what's the point? But a silence of the observer is with me. The peace of observer is with me. And the permanence of the observer is with me. I am that emptiness which is infinite, and it is not changing because it's not part of the world, part of the sansar. The world, the body, and the mind operates in 4 dimensions. 3 dimensions of the matter and the 4th dimension of the time. All this creation right in front of me is happening within these four dimensions. All these changing objects, changing situations, changing people being born, living and dying. Flowers are blooming and wilting. Suns are rising and settings. Seasons are changing. Everything is dependent on four dimensions. And I, as an observer, I am looking at this phenomenon called life, that we call life, unfolding in this, locked in this four-dimensional existence, but is no more than a dream. I go to bed at night. I dream of being in a casino, or Switzerland, or India, or on the moon. All these scenes are created within me. They also seem to be four-dimensional, with constant motion and the sense of time. But at the end of the dream, I wake up and I realize it was a dream. The four-dimensional structures were created within me. Where did they go? They were just creations of my mind, my energy, mental energy. Same way, the witness, that empty witness which is observing the mind, body and the sansar complex, is just seeing the dream and has created four dimensions just as a part of its ever-going phenomenon of seeing the dreams, countless number of dreams. Each universe is a dream, just the way we have seen thousands and thousands of dreams over our lifetime. Thousands and thousands and millions of universes have been created and destroyed within the silence of this drashta, which is the observer of this dream called the universe. The four dimensions are operating within its totality. Everything within it also is total, is part of the total. And that's the ultimate resolution of the conflicts that you always feel when you transcend yourself, go deeper into meditation, and you start with sansar and the body and the mind. Ultimately, everything is resolved into one entity, and that entity is this infinite consciousness who has the power to create these illusory dreams where nothing can be taken, nothing can be put back, and yet dreams come and dreams go. Universes come, universes go. People come, people go. I have lost my identifications in the sansar, but I have gotten the new identity of being the part of this infinite consciousness, which is vast, peaceful, and very powerful, able to create, able to observe, and able to enjoy its own peace. Have a good day.